Okay, so as you saw in yesterday's video, my socket drawer isn't too healthy. Bit raggedy. Let me just lay him out and show you what I have. So I took out the liner. It's only like an 1/8 inch, but I was planning on putting in 5/8 plywood in here on top of the liner so I don't scratch the drawer. And screwing all these socket rails down because I'm tired of them laying down like this. Annoying and hard to find sometimes. So for my deep sockets, I think I'll have to lay them down because this is my deepest drawers right here, but it's not big enough for the sockets. All of my sockets. Kind of want all my sockets in one drawer. But yeah, for most of my sockets, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put 5/8 plywood in here on top of this liner, and then in the already drilled holes in these socket rails, just screw them down. I can get quite a few sockets if they're standing up, but I can't get very many if they're like that, or, I mean, even like that I can't get very many. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. So I put a piece of 3/4 inch plywood there. As you can see, it does stick up a bit, but it still closes. I can't tell if that's momentum from me pulling out the door or if it's the box catching. I think it's the box catching. Yeah. So 3/4 inch is just a little tiny bit too big. Well, we can still use 5/8. That'll work. Well, found a big sheet of scrap and went on and cut what I need. This is a 1/2 inch. I measured it out to have about 1/4 inch here and here of slop. But as it turns out, I guess I doubled my 1/4 inch slop measurement. I have about 1/4 inch here and here of slop, so I just centered it the best I could. So about 1/4 inch there, and I mean, if anything, a 1/16 inch of slop there. Wanted to have a little bit of slop so it could pass these guys that are sticking out. These are the locks, and these are the things that actually hold the drawer on. Lift these up, push the drawer back, and it would come off of these sliders as long as you drilled out that rivet first. Anyway, yeah. So now time to go find some screws that won't poke under the drawer, and we'll start screwing these down. They don't really need to be very long screws. Well, these are my shortest sockets and lots of room. Tallest sockets, they're almost flush, which is perfect. Let me see if I can do this. Well, I'll tip them back a bit. Kind of like that. Yeah. They don't rub at all. So yeah, that works. 1/2 inch plywood. Now I found this. I know they're self-drilling, but they've got 1/2 inch and 5/8. I think I can get away with the 5/8 because I have the foam padding on the bottom that adds like an extra 1/8 inch or 1/4 inch or so to the bottom of the drawer, so I can probably get away with 5/8 without touching the bottom of the drawer with the drilling end. But definitely the 1/2 inch. I'll start off with the 1/2 inch. And these are it. They aren't much, but hey, 3 of them, they'll hold sockets being pulled on and off of those rails. I can also put just a tiny dab of grease on the rails too and have the sockets about fall off then. Well, there we go. My trick's all done. Besides putting back the sockets I took out to get to the middle screw. Forgot to put those back in. That's a bit embarrassing. Make sure they're centered and pop them on. This one I just used 2 screws because it's a... Probably should use a 3rd screw, but I don't really want to screw it up. Whereas these had pre-drilled holes, but if I had 2 hands I could get this middle socket out. These end ones come off like that. And since they are such small screws, I'm putting them in with their nut driver to avoid stripping. Well, about an hour after I cut that board, there they are. Need to go tool shopping. I didn't realize I had this few sockets. I thought I'd have this drawer almost all the way filled up. These are all those no-name sockets that don't really fit anywhere. I'll have to look hard for those 2 sockets because honestly, this was a complete set. So, one of those sockets are probably hiding somewhere around here. Well, I found one of them. Right there. Told you they're hiding. This is a 3/4. It's right there. See? Just like it was made for it. Well, it probably was. Put this in here. Like I said, I've cleaned up a bit, but I haven't fully cleaned up around the Ford tractor. That other socket's probably just hiding around in here somewhere. There's a washer that my stepdad's brother dropped. I'll have to get that later. Actually, I'll show you what this guy's for. Ta-da! Just like that.